Have you been swimming around looking for something new to watch that's interesting? Well, try the free gift show. You can jump in with us anytime, pick up a show, and enjoy yourself. And don't forget to invite your friends along to make comments during the show to qualify to win different prizes, which will pay for the shipping to ship out to you. So follow us and come along, and let's see who we interview and who we have on the show. It's quite a few interesting guests, I'll tell you that.
Well, it is great to see you guys, and hopefully we can make me a little bit larger today. I'm your host, Marty Mongello, and happy to be here today with DAST Foundation, and super excited to be streaming on Instagram today, Facebook 3 channels. We are on LinkedIn Live, YouTube Live. We are on the Twitch Entertainment Network streaming today. Had a little bit of problems with Instagram, the network key, and we fixed it. Thank heavens, we fixed it so quickly. Today, we have an opportunity to take a look at the DAST Foundation. So exciting, empowering faith and ending exploitation, rescuing and transforming lives with my friend, Chuk. And he's going to talk with us about the center of his work and what he's doing and why he started this last year. Chuk, happy to bring you up on stage and talk about stopping drug abuse today and combating sex trafficking. So exciting to have Chuk with us today with the DAST Foundation. Chuk, you look fantastic. I'm going to bring you on up here and make us side by side. We got some good lighting on you. How are you feeling up there in Boston today?
I feel great, and I thank God. I'm glad and grateful to God for the opportunity. You gave me to be here, and to God be the glory. DAST Foundation Incorporated, we all began in 2024, but we got registered in 2025. DAST Foundation Incorporated is a non-profit organization focused on enlightenment, advocacy, and intervention programs for victims of drug abuse, drug addiction, substance use disorders, and sex trafficking. Right now, we are concentrating more on enlightenment and advocacy. We intend to get into having rehab centers, detox centers where we can take care of victims of drug abuse, and also shelter for victims of sex trafficking. But at the moment, we are focused on enlightenment, creating more awareness. And that's where we are right now. And then, of course, advocacy. Last time, on September 17, I was at the United Nations Plaza, where UNDP, in collaboration with the Global Commission on Drug Policy, with the support of the government of Colombia, organized an event to review the latest drug policy by the United Nations. And I spoke during that event. I tried to make sure to alert the world and the policymakers the need, not just to bring about punitive measures against drug traffickers and drug users, but to make it a little more friendly. So that's the area of advocacy we're talking about.
And
because some of those who engaged in this did that out of frustration, wars and all that. Thank you.
Yeah, I was saying nobody's more friendly than you. First time I met Chuk, he came down here to North Carolina to the studios and to the headquarters. And we took him out for an original barbecue meal. And
Exactly.
he said, well, I'm not eating meat. so luckily
he gave me some drink too. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, oh gosh, we had to have him have a cheer wine and a sun drop. And I think he tried the pimento cheese sandwich, which is very famous here, originally from New York. interestingly enough. But then he did have some of our famous barbecued beans and coleslaw. So he got something, don't worry, and the famous banana pudding here in the South. And it's just so nice to meet him. He was actually, you were on your way to see Anderson Cooper.
Right.
That night.
At
From
Forest
CNN.
University.
Yeah, and I know we're trying to reach through to Anderson Cooper's people. So we wanted to put that out there today and mention that on the air because that will go out into the universe.
Yeah.
We'll hear that. And sometimes.
And you know what? Anderson Cooper's lifestyle and legacy inspired the storyline of that film, inspired the executive producer, Chuk, and also the two protagonists, the major protagonists and the parallel protagonists in the film. They were inspired how Anderson Cooper did not depend on the wealth of his wealthy parents, the Victoria Vanderbilt family, but he went out there on his own. He went to West Africa and all the developing countries he was able to access to fight for the common man. And in doing that, now today is a celebrated hero for me and for the world. So that kind of lifestyle is what inspired me in writing the script for the film. And
I know.
This film.
You were such a big fan of Anderson Cooper on CNN, so let's just keep saying his name. And I also like to trigger stuff all over the earth in 205 countries. So I'll just go on ahead and say, hey, Alexa, look up Anderson Cooper and Chuk because Chuk is his best friend. And so we'll have people contacting us from all over the place saying, when you said that out loud, hey, Alexa, it triggered my thing in my house. And as if 50, 60, 70 people will comment and say, you triggered my Alexa when you said that. So we like to get the word out there. And that goes into, a lot of the AI databases. And it starts to link that up. And we are trying to reach through. I'm just going to be honest today and tell folks, since this whole movie that Chuk made and directed with the help of a great team across the world and Africa, we have Ejike eBay today going to join us on stage. So let's try to bring Ejike up in here and see if we can get him to come on. And please send us your questions. If you guys have any questions, we definitely want to answer them. We lost Ejike. He popped off the feed somehow. I think maybe he might be on a satellite today or a transatlantic cable, Chuk. But he'll probably come back here in a second. So when you decided to do this last year, did the wife play a role at all? Did you talk with the wife about opening up this nonprofit foundation?
Yes, she's very much aware and she's very, very supportive in whatever we do as a family, as a people. Yes.
Yeah, I know. I see her a lot in your photos and stuff that you share.
Thank you.
And what did she have to say as far as like the demands and the travel? Because I know, also tell us about like your trip to Hollywood. My gosh, one day you popped up in Hollywood for a premiere of a film. I know you had a chance to talk to a lot of fantastic people there. Can you tell us about being on the red carpet in Hollywood for the premiere of a mega film?
It's amazing. The last time I was in Hollywood, it was for the premiere of the film of my very good friend and buddy. They call him RMD, Richard Mofe Damijo, a Nigerian Nollywood A-list actor, has been there like a veteran. And we've been friends for many years. So I got to fly down from Massachusetts to California to be in that event. And it was amazing meeting other friends from Hollywood and also getting introduced to producers and all of that. Just give glory to God for the opportunities, flying
That's
around
right.
to be
And
with
I know you mentioned, he's a Nigerian A-list star. I just would like to also mention our first scholarship winner in the Global Embassy of Culture was Ms. Adeosun, and she has received her money. and she is actually saving in Nigeria right now. She's
Wow.
studying to be a doctor, a gynecologist. She's saving in Nigeria right now for a new computer. She actually goes to school mostly using a phone, and she said it's very difficult to use a phone to become a medical doctor. So, I was like, oh my gosh, you're going to college using a phone? Oh my goodness gracious. She's trying to save up money. So when we found out, and we read her scholarship application, and literally it was about the needs. But I know your son also, can you tell us about your son? He won a scholarship with us in the Rotary Club. How's he doing in college there?
He's doing marvelously great. The third year studying computer engineering. He's A student. Most of his grades are A plus, A minus, and he's very, very proactive. Matter of fact, I just went back today after the Columbus holiday.
Yes.
Thank you for asking.
And I see Ejike has been able to join us, Ejike Ibe. How can I add to your name, Ejike? Can I put executive producer of Rainbow Film, or what should I put so I don't get in trouble with Chuk?
He's the chief protagonist, Rainbow Film.
Oh, chief protagonist. I'm going to add that to. He's had some trouble today getting on, but I'm going to add that to his name.
I hope we're being recorded, right?
Yes, this is recorded, and I see we're getting comments from Nigeria right now. In fact, people are watching around.
We can watch it later on, right?
Yeah, we can watch the trailer whenever you're ready.
No, I mean like the program today.
Oh my gosh, yeah, this will be available 4 seconds after today's broadcast.
Oh, okay.
All reruns will be available within 3 to 4 seconds on
that'd be great.
Twitch Entertainment Network, YouTube. It'll be available for rerun on LinkedIn, and of course, all 4 channels of Facebook. So every channel, usually within 3 to 4 seconds, the rerun is immediately available. Thank you, Vincent. We see you there from the countryside, the rural area of Nigeria. Vincent Adeosun. That's actually his sister from Rotary that had won the scholarship. He put her in because in our clubs, we don't allow anyone to put someone in for a scholarship unless you are a paying member. People always ask me, why do I want to join your stupid WhatsApp group? It's another dumb WhatsApp group. And I tell them, like, if you join our clubs, you get access to things that no one has access to, like scholarship money. So Vincent put his sister in for a scholarship. Chuk was also, may I just mention that Chuk was a member of the Rotary Club when we had a Rotary Club, and he took advantage. We only allowed members, again, and he put his own son in. And they requirement is usually it has to be a family member, a cousin, a nephew, a niece. It could be your wife. It has to be a family member. So we keep it tight, we make it valuable, and the Global Embassy of Culture is making things valuable by doing that. And we welcome you also to join us in the Global Embassy of Culture.
And to the glory of God, I was also the chair of Rotary Foundation.
That's right. And you are the chair of the foundation of the Global Embassy of Culture also. So Chuk is doing fantastic.
Thank you so much, my mentor.
Fantastic. I mean, we just did almost $1 million $1 million into Nigeria and finished up last week with, man, it was rough. I'll be honest with you. We were failing. It was not good. But Babangona of Nigeria, it took us, we only had 30 days to raise $500,000.
Wow.
That's we didn't make it. So they gave us another like 10 days. Around the 40th day, we hit the $500,000 mark. And then we were able to concentrate all the rest of our energy at $431,000 to the 1 Acre Fund. And we were able to get that one through. So almost $1 million in the past 2 months into Nigeria. Let me go over to Ejike and see if he got his microphone working yet. Did you get your mic on yet, Ejike? No, we still can't hear him.
HK, we can't hear you.
His mic on this side, it is on. So, well, he may struggle with it a little bit. He may continue to struggle with it. Sometimes it's been bouncing, Chuk, off the satellite.
Yeah.
And he did mention here, I see a private note in the chat. My audio device is kind of bad. Microphone can only work with my mobile device. Yeah, he's struggling today. So that's okay. That's okay. Don't you worry about that. We love you. We see you. Like they say in Avatar, I see you. Yeah. And one of my friends in Hollywood, very famous, he invented all the language for Avatar.
Well,
So,
can you hear us? BG, can you hear us? Nod your head. Okay.
Yes, he can hear us. Okay. The stream on Instagram, by the way, is going good. Send us your comments, guys. If you have a question for Chuk today, we welcome your questions here. We're going to shoot on into taking a break, because when we come back from the commercial break today, we are going to actually run, for the first time in world history, the Rainbow film trailer. But when we come back, we're going to ask for you guys to enjoy this. There is some violence with gunfire, so if you don't want to see that during the commercials, you would want to turn this off for about 5 minutes. So we're just going to have a disclaimer there today. And Chuk, before we go to commercial, can you tell us a little bit about the film and why you decided to make the film Rainbow?
First and foremost, I want to congratulate our president, the U.S. President Donald Trump, for the landmark achievement in securing peace in Gaza, getting the Middle East leaders on board and getting them out there in Egypt to sign the peace deal. It can't be better than that. I wanted to talk about the role of peace in combating drug abuse, because there's a synergy, there's a connection. Where there is no peace, then turbulence takes place, and I define peace as the absence of crisis in every storm. So when there are storms and you don't handle the crisis, the next thing is to get into drugs and whatever can sustain you. So he did a lot in ensuring that peace returned not only in the region, but across the global community affected by the war in Gaza. If you watched it yesterday, you see on both sides, I have Palestinian friends, I have Jewish friends. They were all rejoicing for the prisoners that came back and for the hostages that came back alive. So to God be the glory, but I want to applaud what our president, Donald Trump, is doing to curb the incidence of drug in our community, globally and nationally. So on that note, we want to talk about the Rainbow film. Is just to expose the dangers of drug abuse and sex trafficking in our community. That's actually the facts we want to get out there with the film, to create that awareness, knowing that drug kills. And you can find that even when the chief protagonist, Rainbow, right here with us, Ejike, when he wanted to pursue his dream, inspired by the lifestyle of Anderson Cooper, rather than doing it in a moral way, in a good way, he went into drugs and he nearly lost his life. If not for the intervention of God, for divine intervention, he would have died several times. He was kidnapped, there was threat on his life, but God spared him, because God gives each one of us dream. And once you get the dream of God and follow the right path, you will surely fulfill those dreams. So that's what the film is all about, exposing drug abuse and the dangers of drug abuse and sex trafficking, which is more or less prostitution, as we portrayed in the film. A wonderful film.
Absolutely, and it will stream today on the Twitch Entertainment Network as well. Also, I would like to highlight we have the Restream service. If you're watching today, I see people are watching on Facebook. At any time, you can restream this entire show to your whole network. You can share this show to your entire network with the Facebook utility and the plugin that we have called Restream. So we're getting ready to run this. We'll stream also on LinkedIn Live across the earth and on YouTube. But if you're on Facebook, definitely feel free to share this and restream it with others. Chuk, can you tell us about some of the violent scenes in the film and why you guys chose to show gunfire and automatic weapons fire with machine guns and AK-47s? Was that like bringing it real, the reality based, like let's make
Yeah,
this film real?
yeah, it is. Drug trafficking, drug use, all center around criminality. And wherever you have criminality, there you have gun violence and all of that. So the various scenes where we had a gun battle, killing and all of that, they had to do with the incidents of drug use, drug abuse, and substance use disorders. So to expose to the world something they already know, to glamorize it on the silver screen, the dangers of drug abuse, the dangers of drug trafficking, and all of that. Just trying to glamorize it on the silver screen, but to create that awareness that people better stay off from drug because drug is dangerous. Drug
Right.
kills. That's pretty much what we try to relay or convey with the Rainbow film.
That's right. And if we have a question,
the other things, we also talked about in the film, like the interracial marriage, interracial relationships, in the
that
film.
was amazing. You guys
Yeah.
took a huge risk with that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was amazed at that. We're going to see that today. The white girl with the black man, and that goes all the way back to one of our exhibits when you were here at the museum,
Yeah.
called "Othello is Disgusting," and where we showcased how disgusted the president of the United States was and the first lady. In London, they said it was filthy to watch the black general touch the white woman Desdemona during the play here in London, watching this play called Othello. It was disgusting.
Yeah.
And so we did a 2-year study with some doctors and built that whole exhibit here, Othello is Disgusting, specifically just to identify we still have people in the world like the president of the United States writing negative comments in the paper. And of course, this is John Quincy Adams going way back. Okay. But his mom, Abigail Adams, who was the first lady of the United States, also was in the audience and said, I was disgusted with seeing it. So, we had a lady, Fanny Kemble, come from England, and she was sitting in Boston at dinner at John Quincy Adams' house and said, this guy, this former president of the United States, talks so bad about black people touching white people and Mexicans with Asians, and he does not believe in it. He does not like it. He does not want to allow any mixing. They called it miscegenation. And it is shocking to be here in Boston at this president's table and to listen to the stuff that comes out of his mouth. And so she wrote a whole book about John Quincy Adams doing all that.
So that's why this film is so important in this era where we have a little divide among politicians, a little divide among the various racial groups, because this film is just a kind of additional stuff to encourage multicultural relationship and interracial relations.
Absolutely.
It's an inspiration. And
so many great.
There's no better time to show this film than now, because it appeals to what is going on currently in America and around the global community.
Absolutely. And when we come back, guys, we're going to do that. Give us 1 second. Go get a coffee. I've got one here. Grab some water if you don't like coffee, or a tea. But we'll be right back. Just give us a second. We're going to take a break here for commercial, and we'll be back maybe, give us like 3 to 4 minutes, okay?
Okay.
Thank you guys so much. And we really appreciate you being with us today, Chuk, for the free gift show. We're also going to be giving away one of Chuk's books today. So anybody who has made a comment, I'll just tell you, you want to use the comment pound DAST. Make a comment, pound DAST, and you will be entered into the drawing. And you'll see the spinning wheel is going to come up today, and we're going to showcase the drawing. So which book are you going to give away today, Chuk?
Because we're talking about the Rainbow Film, it's going to be the latest book I wrote last year, Breakthroughs Through Breaking the Rules. Exactly.
I got it right here. Yeah. All right. I also got Revelation, from Revelation to Revolution.
Yeah.
I've got it.
That's great. Thank you, mentor. You're my mentor. You're an inspiration.
You're my mentor. You're teaching me. I'm getting ready to learn from Ejike. Also, we'll be right back, guys. Take a break.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching and stay tuned. We'll be right back. Be sure to support our amazing sponsors, stop by, say hello, and explore how you can do business together. We truly appreciate their partnership and yours.
Every generation, every sacrifice. Our nation's service members have stood up for our freedom, our families, and our future. Now it's our turn to stand up for them. This year, you can honor their service in a deeply personal way by sponsoring a $17 Veterans Wreath. Each wreath is more than a symbol. It's a heartfelt tribute to the heroes who served and to the families who carry their legacy. Visit wreathsacrossamerica.org to sponsor a wreath today. This isn't just a wreath. It's a personal gift to an American hero.
And that concludes another edition of Road Gang Radio live from the Fastport Studios at the historic Degas House. How you doing, guys? Jimmy Mack, Radio Nemo. We want you guys to tune in from 7 to 11 Monday through Friday here on RadioNemo.com. You can also find us at iHeart. You can find us on Odyssey. You can find us on, of course, Facebook, YouTube, and all points in between. Hope you be there. 7 to 11 in the center of the country, 8 to 12. Be there for Road Gang Radio and Nemo Nation.
Let's play a game. खेलबी?
You know what? ये लाइफ सेट वाली लाइन है. It's a scam.
Yun nga, Medla.
सारा लाइफ सेट करते करते पूरी लाइफ ही बैलेंस हो जाती है.
Chef out here, want to tell you about my Amazon best-selling memoir cookbook, A Chef is Born, chock full of recipes, also ranked the 77th book of all time out of 99, according to the Book Authority.
It's a good book, but I'm a better chef than you. Yeah.
Join former White House chef Marty Mangello as he brings to life colorful stories about America's presidents and first families that have occupied 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue Northwest.
Is when screaming guests are lit on fire inside the White House. So I know that everyone's thinking like, what did he just say?
It's time to be informed and entertained with Inside the President's Cabinet. Visit the website today at www.insidethepresidentscabinet.com.
Keep on walking straight.
If you happen to hear the leaf blower outside, that's the sound of progress, baby. That's the sound of freedom. We are here at the Fastport Studios in the historic Degas House. That is the broadcasting home of Radio Nemo. If you go to radionemo.com, if you go to Odyssey, if you go to iHeart, if you go to the TubaU, if you go to the Book of Face, we're in a lot of places talking to truckers and talking to the people who like to talk to truckers all across America. Told you what the Fastport Studios, by the way. You should go to fastport.com. If you do, you'll learn about that great company, too, that actually helps make veterans' dreams come true by giving them a purpose-driven life. I'm joined, in fact, by the guy who made the Fastport Studio possible, president of Fastport, Mr. Brad Bentley. How you doing? You enjoying this new studios we bring it to life?
Every day is a great day in New Orleans, but it's always fun to come to the studio and give you Mac.
Well, I got to tell you, we're going to get some donuts here later on, but for now, you should come on down to radionemo.com, and if you want to, come check us out on July 23rd. Big party going down. The leaf blower will not be here for that.
And it was a great party indeed. Let me tell you, I was there. Stormy, my wife, was there. Little Barry was there. It was fantastic. We had an awesome party, Chuck. Grand opening of Fastport Studios in New Orleans. Just unbelievable. And back online with Africa as well. Ejike, chief protagonist in the film. Welcome back. I see you've got 2 load ups here to add to the stage for the film. And let's see, the one, okay, you got rid of the one, you got the other. Let's see if we can run that for you. And yeah, let me see what we got there.
That's a trailer, right?
Yeah, this is it. Let me see if we can bring this on. No, it doesn't look like it's
years ago. Nobody believed in me, I stood by. Sometimes frustration got me thinking, make a suicide. But I know I've got God, He got me like a...
What's the act of your mind?
You just see my grace.
I will not depend on your wealth to make my dreams come true. It's been 11 months you came back and you're still dreaming of living this palatial home for the slums.
Give me that ring on your finger. No, don't shoot. Here's the ring.
A young, beautiful white lady, and he's black.
I don't care if he's black or white. He's my dream man.
I have been reliably informed that Rainbow is chilling with the vampires.
Oh my blood!
I'm not living off of you or to help me, achieve my goal of inventing the speed brake device.
God forbid. And may the God forbid that I lie before me.
Give me a podium, now I'm spitting bars, I'm spitting life. I'll be here like I'm Eminem, yeah? Work in progress, it's not done with me, I'm a specimen here. His blessings coming and it's coming again. When I thought I've seen it all, he just do it again. Yeah. So hold on.
All right, guys. There you go. It's a little choppy. I've got a smooth version on the server here in the United States we can run. Rainbow the film. The other one I think that was really cool in there before we end and wrap up today was the pastor, the minister, the Reverend at the church.
Yeah.
That lady came into his office and tore her shirt and then accused him of
ripping her
blouse off, and she tried to entice him with my breasts, and then when he said no, I don't want anything to do with that, please stop this, in his office she tore her shirt off. And I think I read that it was only after, because the police came and everything, but it was only after they reviewed a camera that he did not go to prison and proved that he did not do that. They watched on the film. She tore that shirt off.
Yeah,
that's a horrible.
The importance of cameras. We're trying to show the world that camera is needed everywhere, in the office, your bedroom, your living apartment, because you never know. So there will be last minute evidence to either vilify someone or exonerate someone.
It's terrible. We had a rule in the military: you're never allowed to have a woman into your office if you're a man. Like, I was a senior chief petty officer. You always have to have the door open.
Yeah.
If you're interviewing, disciplining, yelling at them, anything, talking, the door has to be open. And if the door is closed, there has to be a female in there, and so the preference there was to have that female in there who's a female chief, commensurate rank. So, yeah. And not to say that to vilify women or anything, but, I was just shocked that you guys covered that in the film. I was like, this guy's going to go to prison immediately once the cops come and see this torn shirt as evidence. And they're going to put that in a plastic bag, seal it, and put an evidence number on that plastic bag of the torn shirt. And, this guy's definitely going to go to prison. So I was a bit concerned.
Yeah, this is a action-packed film. A lot of thrilling scenes, and they're all interconnected, showing the dangers of drug trafficking. Because the lady who did that was being used by a drug baron to go set up the bishop. It's just interconnected within the hour plus time the film is shared with the world, waiting for the investor getting to Netflix and whatever opportunity comes to ensure that the world learn from this great film in our possession, waiting to get out there to sensitize and make people know better about, drug abuse, drug addictions, substance use disorder, and of course, sex trafficking.
Yeah, and so many of them go together. You'll find so many of them: the drug activity, the gang activity, the weapons. There's some other scenes in this film. People have pistols put right in their face in hotel rooms and get robbed. So these things all do go hand in hand together. Chuk, I want to thank you today for joining us from the DAST Foundation. Appreciate you so much, everything that you're doing, and I do see a lot of the breaking news is just coming out now, still about Gaza and the challenges of the ceasefire today.
Right.
And of course, up on Capitol Hill, they're still battling to try and get the budget passed through. I know that's a lot of concern of people who are out of work and been furloughed, going on up on day 14. Also, the Trump tariffs are up on the board live right now, detonating with China on Yahoo. So thank you to The Guardian, the Yahoo Politico breaking news. Thank you so much, Chuck.
Yeah, I want to say congratulations to President Trump for restoring peace. In fact, this singular action, this amazing work he's done, deserves an award, at least Nobel Peace Award.
And it was nice last night to see also President Clinton congratulated him live on X, and President Biden came on and congratulated him as well.
And Obama too.
And Obama and President Trump actually said, I like Bill Clinton. I went to his wedding. He came to mine. We're old friends, and I really appreciate him saying that live to the world and everything. I was like, wow, how cool is this? So it was really nice. Thank you so much. You guys have a great day. Jackhead, did we get you by audio? I thought I heard him.
No, the audio is still not working.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, next time we want to have you guys back, please. Let's stay going with this film and hopefully getting Anderson Cooper's attention with his people at CNN International, maybe an assistant producer, an associate director, an executive assistant. If you see or hear about this, please contact Chuck. We would like to see this film get out onto the circuit and get it distributed worldwide. Have a great one, guys. Take care.